Hey guys and girls, how is it going? And welcome back to another episode of Feed the Beast Unleashed with myself, Lewis. Hope you're brilliant and very, very well. As always, I'm doing pretty good. It's still very warm here though in the UK. Very, very warm. And wow, recording is like sitting in a frying pan, which is always fun. But we have things to do, as always, and to be honest, I haven't really done much around the place. I just haven't. What I have done is something I do like to do, though, whenever I start a new world, and that really doesn't matter what mod pack we're playing. I just like to go ahead and do that. So what I have done is I've done a little adventuring, and I found myself a load of waypoints that we want to go look at. So I've got a load of spider trees and some of the extreme hills. And the main reason I want to go to extreme hills is because I want to get some emeralds. Oh yes, I do. That is going to be the first thing that we're going to do. And we'll do a little bit of mining while we're there and take a pit stop at the old spider trees while we're at it, because they're pretty good and they can sometimes give you a very decent head start, which is very good, which is very nice and very good. But we do need to go ahead and cut all this down first so we can get ourselves a nice little home, because last episode we only really did about half of it, and I would quite like to get a full-sized house on Z-Go, and also get ourselves a second floor at some point as well, so we can start building some of our machines. As far as machines go, we'll probably delve into that into the next episode, or maybe the end of this episode, but adventuring is the first step to glory, I believe, and that's going to be the first thing we're going to do. Always need to go gather all the good things, right? So let's get ourselves a pickaxe. Actually, no, we don't want a pickaxe. We want to grab ourselves another axe. Yes, we do. There we go. Brilliant. And I will be delving into Tinker's Construct very soon, but I'm not too sure whether this has the newest version of Tinker's Construct in it, so I'm going to have to check that. But I'm pretty sure in the newest one they've changed it around a little bit, and some people are saying it's broken. It's not broken, it's just it works very differently, so we'll have to check that out and see what's going down. We're almost done here. Yes, we are. And I was actually thinking, you know, we should probably throw in some windows as well for good measure, because I think every great Deku tree, as that is what I'm going to call it now, deserves some good windows. So we're going to try and we're going to throw some windows in. Yeah, that sounds good to me. Now I've been thinking also about what mods we want to cover to start with, and there are a few. Well, there's tons, isn't there? There's tons of mods to play with. But the first things that I really want to get involved in, I think, are going to be forestry, because I do like forestry, and I've never started a kind of a playthrough with forestry, so I think that could be a good starting point. We'll just get a load of torches. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I've never started a playthrough with forestry. I don't know why, just haven't. But we're going to give it a go and see how it weighs up compared to some of the others. In all honest opinion, I still think that thermal expansion is probably your best start. Actually, it might be IC2, purely because we haven't got Greg Tech, so it is a little bit easy to go making all of those guys, I think. Yeah, probably. Alrighty. So, let's get ourselves some armor. Now, we can turn these steel blocks back into steel ingots, because we haven't got Greg Tech, which is always good. And we'll just grab ourselves a nice bit of armor quickly. I'm not really too worried about wasting some of the initial awesome things, because we're going to go find a load more anyway. So, there we go. Bit of the old armor, always good. And what else should we make? Should we make some... can't go doing that. I don't really want to go making a helmet or anything. We could make a helmet. I would quite like to actually just make a sword. So we've actually already got a steel sword. And we've got a Falmian pickaxe, so pickaxe is pretty much sorted. Alright, let's go make ourselves a helmet. Why not? There we go. Beautiful helmet. Lovely times. There we go. And we got some tin, which I went and got not too long ago. And we've got ourselves some copper. So we've got a little head start, but we've got so much that we need to do before we can really get crack-a-lacking with this. Should we throw some windows in as well? I think we should. Let's have one window here. We'll throw one here. And we'll throw just one here as well. Yeah, there we go. Beautiful. And we do need some sand. So let's go grab some sand quickly. Build ourselves some beautiful windows. And then we can begin the adventure to the spidery trees, which is going to be glorious. Yes, it is. I should have made myself a shovel. Oh well. Oh well. It's not the end of the world. All is fine. All is fine. Now, as I was saying with Tinker's Construct, they have changed it around. It means that we need to do a few things first, and we are going to have to get into smelteries. I do believe Tinker's Construct has some really good items that really help you kind of early game, but then I also do think that that the power suits also has a really good start, and that is the reason we want to go to the extreme hill so we can try find some emeralds. That is the first step. Without emeralds, we got nothing at all. So that is going to be the first step, I think, to grab all those guys. And while we're at it, we'll get a load of ores as well, because it's one of those things, isn't it? You can't start a technical mod like this without the preliminary digging. It just won't happen. You need to go do it. So that is that's going to be the plan. So. Alright, so we're looking good. We've got all the things. Now let's go and check out some of these spidery trees. And they are in this direction. I'm going to be keeping an eye on my mini-map as well for sheep, because you might notice on here I've actually got some of the backpacks on. I do want to go find some sheep so we can make some of those, because they're going to come in really, really handy for when we start mining and when we start doing our digging and our Apris collection and all that sort of stuff. So we're going to go and murder ourselves some sheep. And I kind of feel bad, but they're kind of, you know, it has to be done. It needs to be done. There needs to be a culling. There we go. Cool beans. Right, is there any more around here? Yeah, there's one just down here. I think he's hiding from me. What do you think? I think he's hiding. Hey, where is he? Oh, there he is. He's on there. He's up here just hiding away. Come here. Come here. Damn it, he is one stubborn sheep. There we go. Sweet, right, so we've got... we've actually got enough to make a backpack. Could we... Could we? Yeah, we actually could. We do need some string, though, and I don't think I have any string. We might do. Should we have a look? Yeah, let's go have a look. Go check it out. See if we got ourselves some beautiful string. So if any of you have downloaded the world download yet, hopefully a few of you have, then I would quite like it if some of you guys could send me in some pictures of your progress as you go through as well. So if you fancy doing that, then I would quite appreciate it, because I like seeing people's work. It is always fun to see that sort of stuff. Yeah, nice, we got some string, sweet. That's right, let's make a chest, and we should be good to go. So we've got this, we need some iron. Have I got any iron? I haven't. Can we smelt down a bucket? Is that gonna work? Can we do that? Nope. Damn. Doesn't look like we have any iron. Bad times. Oh well. Oh well. Actually, there is one thing we can make while we're on our missions, isn't there? Yeah. This might save us. Alright, we're gonna make a clipboard. So the clipboard is a part of Darkcraft, and it does allow you to do some pretty funky things. If I can find myself some, we need some reeds as well. So, damn, there is so much stuff we need to get before we can kind of really get involved, you know. So let's go grab ourselves some reeds. I know there's going to be some hiding around here because we're right next to a swamp biome, and you know it's easy to find reeds. The good thing with that as well is it means we can get all of our rubber very easily as well, which is always a good thing. It's always a good thing. What are these guys doing under here? Chilling in the dark. Yeah, yummy. Should we grab some more? Yeah, let's go grab those ones over there as well. We'll go grab those. We've got a nice little cave over there as well. Sweet. When we went to the when I went to find the extreme hills, I did manage to find a decent cave system as well, so we should go check that out. As you can see, I have done 0 mining just yet though, so that's gonna be, unfortunately there will be some mining today, guys. I know it can be boring, but I'm gonna try and make it as entertaining as possible. Yeah, I am. Maybe I'll juggle the ores for you halfway through. Yeah, we'll do a little bit of juggling. That will that will definitely you know, it will make it that little bit more entertaining. Hopefully. I still haven't really decided what I want to do with this tree either. I kind of want to stay here. You know, and make this a real thing. You know, make it a real thing. But then I also kind of want to move away and make my own thing. So, I guess we'll experiment with this in some upcoming episodes. Yes, we will. Alright, we'll just take a load of paper. Cool beans. There we go. Alright, let's make a clipboard, shall we? Yeah. Oh, won't let us do that, but it will let us do that. There we go. Do we need iron as well? Damn it, we do need some iron as well. Wow, we're really short on everything, don't we? Is there any easy way to make iron that I can just be really cheeky and do? Nope. Doesn't look like it. Alright. We'll save that stuff for the end of the episode then. Alright, let's make our way to these spidery trees, and we'll go and collect all the goods. I'm probably going to get nighttime while we're on our way, so it's going to be a little bit dangerous, but it's alright. It's not too bad. And the way that... Oh, it's lagging out a bit. The way that the spidery trees have been placed is... or the way that I did the waypoints is kind of backwards, because I actually went a different way round when I originally went there to try and find all the bits. It was actually originally a search to go find ourselves the extreme hills, and I managed to find some of the spidery trees on my way. So yeah, spidery tree number 3 is going to be the first pit stop, I believe. I'm pretty sure it is. Yeah, it's the closest one. 200, around about 220 Minecraft meters or blocks or whatever you want to call it away. Yeah. And I could probably do something with this tree as well, because I'd quite like to join them together. So maybe we'll do that in the future and make... yeah, we can make like some sort of wicked suspension bridge or something, couldn't we? Go in between all... We have like a floating base in between them. That'll be pretty funky. Yeah. I really like that idea, actually. We could do that. Actually, while we're here, should we go ahead and do this? I think we should. We're going to need some more sticks, aren't we? Yeah, there we go. We'll make some sticks. There we go. Got ourselves a scoop. We might as well collect the bees while we're on our way as well, because it's going to be something that we're going to get involved in very early on. It's one of those mods that takes some time to do its thing. What if we get some meadows and some honeycombs? Nice! Lovely, jubbly. I do love a spot of honey. Oh yes. So bees is going to be something we're going to get into pretty early. Like I say, it's one of those mods that just kind of takes its time. You can't go rushing that mod, and yeah, you've got to show it a bit of love and a little bit of respect, I think. So we'll crack on with that, and then hopefully we'll be able to supply ourselves with some pretty decent bees. And those are going to come in really, really handy, because if we can get some decent hives set up and some decent, you know, like a load of different hives and things, we'll be able to mass produce quite a bit of ore and gems and emeralds and all those sorts of things. And I'm pretty sure this has extra bees installed, so we can get all of the other funky bees as well, which would be very, very nice indeed. Have we actually got the plugin for this? That's the question. Have we got it? Yeah, we have. Nice. There we go. So we have all of the... it actually tells us what bees we can make, which is quite nice, and it tells us the percentage ratio on doing it, and we can get the bee produce on them as well. So this guy will produce frozen combs, which is pretty funky, and we can show us the infusion altar. You know, that's pretty good, right? So there hasn't really been many of the mod packs that have had those guys involved with all of that sort of stuff, which is pretty good. I do like that. I must admit, I do like that. Right, where is spider tree number 3? Oh, we went past it. Alright, let's go back and grab this guy. I got way too carried away with my bees. Haha, yeah, I did. Oh. If only I had a chocobo to ride around on. I do miss sausage. I'm trying to think of a way that we can get sausage involved in this. I do think he needs to be here, and he can't be like a chicken, because that is just, you know, really, sausage being a chicken, that just is, it won't work. It won't work. So maybe we could bring back the original sausage. Who knows? Now that could be something. That could be something wicked. Let's get rid of you. There we go. Actually, this reminds me. Oh, we have got soul shards put in. Good times. I was kind of wondering if we had that mod in or not. It turns out we do. Right, what have we got? We got some more bread. We've got some copper for the win. A bucket, string, wheat, and a saddle. I don't want a saddle. So, I do not need that. And did we grab any? No, we didn't. Damn. I really, really need some iron. and quick. So hopefully we'll be able to do that. I've got a crafting table with me, so if we need to set up a makeshift furnace, we can do it, and then we can get all of the ores and things into there. And I'm pretty sure I have just enough stuff so we can actually make a digger's backpack as well. So yeah, that's going to come in really, really handy, because you're going to find that your inventory is just going to get absolutely full of rubbish. It just happens all the time. You just get tons of rubbish and you just don't know what to do with it. And unfortunately, there is no easy way of getting rid of it. We haven't got a Greg Tech or anything like that. There are a few machines that do it. I know Applied Logistics has a machine that will do that, but in the meantime, it is going to be a little bit easier just to throw it in bags, I think. That way we can, you know, not have a messy inventory. Yeah. It would be pretty good as well if we actually had the backpacks mod installed, but unfortunately we do not. And we don't have red power either. Ooh. Ooh, very nice. I can see iron down there, but there is no way I'm going down there just yet. It is not happening. Hopefully we're going to find some in some of these spidery trees, and I know the cave system that I found does have some in there as well, so we can always go grabbing that, right? Yeah, we can. And my inventory is already like almost full. Yummy. Right, let's go check this guy out, see what we can find. Hopefully we will find some decent things. Get rid of you. Alright, we got a music disc. Very nice. We got some more buckets. Aha, we have some iron. Brilliant. Now, what do we not want? We don't want dirt, do we? We can get rid of you. Don't need sticks. Don't need that piece of glass. I can always make loads more. Don't need arrows. I want the redstone. I want the iron. I want the music disc. I want the force gem. There we go. Right, so it's getting dark, so we haven't really got much time to do this, so let's speed this dude up. So we want you. And we want... Huh. Did I have two of those? Oh, yeah, I must have done. Alright. Yes, we want you. Let's go ahead and make a bag. Or a backpack. Whatever they want to call it. Yeah, adventurer's backpack. So we want the... Let's start with the miner's backpack. Yeah, are we going to need more iron for that, aren't we? Damn. Okay. Gonna need a little bit more. Just a tad. Just a tad. We'll go to the last spider tree, and then we'll make our way into the hills, because this is actually the extreme hills part here. I'm pretty sure we're actually already in it. Extreme hills. Oh, plains. We're in plains at the minute. If we keep going, we should... Yeah, there we go. Extreme hills. Oh, wicked. And I do know there's a little cave system just down there. The spidery tree is only 100 and whatnot just this way, so we'll go check him out. Hopefully we'll find another bit of iron. If not, you know, it's not the end of the world. We can go grab some more, and then we'll make our way into the cave system and just try and get as much ore as we possibly can to get ourselves going. Is there any iron just sticking out around here? No. There be no iron just here. There be none. But there will be soon. Yeah. Where is it? There it is. I see it. I see it. So the next few episodes after this are going to be very much, a NEI tester, because we're going to spend a lot of time with NEI making a few things to get ourselves very much prepared for the next few episodes. So we're going to do that. We'll probably get a load of, we'll get like a little farm set up for all of the rubber that we're going to need. Oh yes, a shovel of the earth. Oh, iron. So weird. There we go. Take all you guys. Do I need gunpowder? No, probably not. We're getting a lot of rubbish again. This is turning out to be... I don't want a chest. I'm going to need a chest, aren't I? Alright, we'll get rid of the wheat. Alright, let's make this, shall we? Alright, so we want miner's backpack. I might even be able to just do it straight like this. Yeah, there we go. One miner's backpack. Brilliant. So we should be able to get into you. Throw all this stuff in it. Brilliant. There we go. Can we throw anything else? Oh, we can throw our force gems in there. Nice. I'm going to set this to pick up. There we go. Okay, right. That guy's done. Now let's go and... Have we got enough to make one more? We've got one piece of wool. We're a little bit of wool down. And I don't see any sheeps around. No worries. It's all good. It's all good. Should we take a bit of iron out of it? Yeah, we shall. See if we can make ourselves the clipboard as well, because this is going to come in pretty useful early game. Was it piece of iron, some wood and paper? So piece of iron, have we got enough wood? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ooh, we're a little bit low on wood. Okay, let's cut ourselves down a nice piece of tree, shall we? Yeah, let's do that. Take you. Yummy. Damn it, we can't use great wood. Let's get this guy. Yeah, let's get this guy. There we go. Brilliant. Giving us some more planks. And now we should be able to make the clipboard, which is going to make our life that little bit easier, I think. Yep, there we go. And you can go there. Clipboards are great because you can just click on them and you get this very nice inventory right here. And you can actually do some pretty funky things with setting them up in certain ways, but I haven't got enough stuff on me at the minute to do it, so yeah. Okay, right. Let's throw away some stuff that we don't need because we're not going to need you anymore. We don't really need you. And this guy can go back in here. Yeah, there we go. So we freed up a little bit of room. And the good thing is we've got a clipboard now, so if we want to make another one, we can quite easily go and do that pretty quickly. We do need some more wool, though, so hopefully we're going to find some sheep somewhere chilling and killing, doing the thing. And we're going to make our way over to the hills. Yes, let's make our way to the hills and grab ourselves some more ore. Actually, I don't want to go grab any more of these guys because they're just filling up my inventory so badly. Oh well. It's not the end of the world. There are many hives around. I'm actually quite interested in getting into butterflies, though. That's kind of one of the main things that I really want to get involved in. I don't know if there's been enough updates yet to actually make the butterflies worthy of collecting. I think it's just more of a, you know, just a bit more of a collecting type thing. But hey, I was well into Pokemon when I was younger, so... You know, you gotta collect them all, right? You gotta have them all. And it's kind of the same with the bees. Yeah, it is. Yeah, I knew you was gonna do that. Damn it. Can we get him to attack you? Yeah, there we go. Oh, you're meant to fight, guys. Alright, I'm getting tired of your shenanigans. Come on. There we go. Jeez. Jeez Louise. That was taking way too long. Alright, let's get ourselves down into this extreme hills person. And I know it's just down here somewhere. Oh, don't want to go looking at you. Bit of iron. Lovely jubbly. So emeralds are the #1 thing that I would really like to be finding while I'm down here. We will take as much as we can as well. You know, it's always good measure to grab as much stuff as you can. And it should all go directly into here. Yeah, there it is. Do these guys pop in here as well? They should do. Yeah, there we go. Cool. Some of you guys were saying as well that you want me to delve into the farm craft, which, you know, we could do that. It'd be pretty fun actually to do that. But I kind of think you need to get some machines and a little bit of production set up first, because there are a few things that actually take some time to do. Well, they take a bit of time to kind of get themselves rolling. And it's always good to get those guys set up first before you really go do anything. So like things like a coal coke oven or bits and bobs like that, they take time to do their thing. So it's always good to get them set up first before you really kind of get involved with anything else. Then they can just churn away in the background while all your other bits and bobs get going. Which is, you know, always a good idea. Always a good idea. So we're going to grab all of this iron right here. Yes, we are. And we'll try and grab all of you as well. The copper and tin and whatnot. Is this aluminium or tin? Which one's this guy? Let's have a gander, shall we? This is tin. Yeah. Take you. Lovely, jubbly. Ooh. What's that? Is that... Oh, monazit. Oh, it's you again. It's the monazit ore. This stuff is like the bane of my existence. I do kind of like... I like it when it comes to using force fields, but you just get so much of it that it's just so much easier just to go ahead and quickly make yourself one of those force things that sucks it all up. Damn. Ooh, we'll take you. And we'll take some of this quartz as well. Force. Force. I'm a bit worried that we haven't actually ran into any evil guys either. There should be tons around here. It is daytime. Or, no, it's nighttime, wasn't it? It was nighttime when we came down here, so there should be a lot of people down here to say hello to us, but it turns out they're all chilling up top today. Because it's nighttime, they were like, hey, we're just gonna spawn up top. Why not, you know? Why not? Ooh, lovely bit of XP. Oh yeah. So some of you guys were wondering about where this series is going to go and how many episodes are going to be and things like that. So I'd like to clear it up. And I think while we're digging away is a brilliant time to do that. So really, this series is going to be quite a major series on the channel. It's going to run alongside Hexit, and I have no intention to slow down Hexit uploads, so don't worry about that. Like I say, I've got a bit more spare time now to be doing those sorts of things, which is quite nice, so we can really get cracking with that. And Hexit in its own is not really that hard to record because it's very different to like a technical mod. Most technical mods will take up some time and they can be a bit of a grind sometimes, whereas Hexit really isn't that, because you can, you know, you can quite easily just run around and have fun, and there is no real need to be grinding anything. Maybe XP, but you've got soul shards for that, right? So you can just chill out and do all your things like that. I'm pretty sure this has the updated version of soul shards in as well, so let's just have a quick look. Do I need a soul forge for any of this? I don't think I'm gonna need it. No, it's gonna be the diamond process of doing it with the with all of the end stone and all that sort of stuff. Actually, that makes it a little bit harder, doesn't it? Because it means we need to go to the end. I didn't think about that. In Hexit, we found that floating island jobby that actually had all the end stone on top. Well, it was made out of end stone, wasn't it? It was just chilling around in the sky with all its end stone. Yeah, it was. And we seem to be finding a lot more of the magical mod items while we're digging here, so it's not that bad, because it's kind of the kind of stuff that I was actually quite interested in getting into pretty early on. What was that? Concentrated essence berry. Tastes like creeper. Ugh. Ugh. I bet it tastes horrible. I would never want to lick a creeper. Jeez, if you did that, your breath, wow, that would be explosive. Yeah, it would. Alright, we're getting a little bit further down. Found a pretty nice ravine just here, but I'm still yet to find... Ooh. Ooh. Let's get rid of you. There we go. Oh, there are some bad guys chilling out in here. Oh. What are you doing? What you doing? Yummy, yummy, yummy. Okay, right, let's try and make our way a little bit further down. I want to see if we can get ourselves some diamonds, at least before the end of this little mining journey. 1 or 2 will be just fine. And some emeralds. Yeah, could probably do with some emeralds pretty badly. So let's go and grab some of those guys and some diamonds. Yes, we will. And we'll grab all of the ore, all of the iron while we're at it, because everything pretty much in this mod pack is iron intensive. It's just kind of the way it is, I guess. I like how they've actually managed to sort the ores out as well with this, so that you only get certain ore spawning, which is pretty nice. It's a lot easier than having like doubles of everything, which always seems to kind of be the way. And you know, it just makes your inventory and your life very, very intensive, because you're always constantly trying to sort all that stuff out, and until you really get involved in applied logistics, then it just makes that it just makes it that a little bit harder, right? Let's go this way. Have a look. Let's see what we can find. Ooh. Grab some more of you. Yummy, yummy. Oh, is that some more uranium? Yeah, it is. Brilliant. I don't want to be going back up. It defeats the object. But we will take more of this, because applied logistics is something we would like to get involved in. ASAP. Grab you. Alright, let's try and find a way down. Yeah, let's try and find a little way down. So that way we can get some good things. Grab you. And I'll grab you too as well. Yummy, yummy. How much iron have we actually got now as well? We should have a decent amount. Yeah, we've got 19. We've got loads of force gems as well, so maybe we'll have to look at force engines. Oh. Cool beans. Ah, they can wait. I'm running out of torches. Ah, there we go. I can see some gold. I can see quite a bit of it actually. Or are these? Is this force? Yummy, yummy, yummy. Right, let's check this stuff out. Oh no, this is sulfur, isn't it? Yeah, there's sulfur everywhere. Okay. Let's try and do this. Because I am not falling in no lava today. Hell no. Is that more sulfur? Yeah, it is. Cool. We'll only take a bit of sulfur. We don't really need that much, to be totally honest. There isn't too many things you can do with sulfur that are really that kind of good. Alright, let's get our coal out of here. Oh, we're getting a lot of rubbish again. Well, we'll get rid of you. Swap these guys around, and we should be able to make ourselves some more torches. Yes. Brilliant. There we go. Right, let's carry on. See what else we can find. And you are... What are you? You, my friend, are a nice bit of ferrous ore. Beautiful. Lovely jubbly. All the redstone. Oh, and some more iron. Beautiful. And I think there's some lapis right next to me as well. I'm a bit worried that we haven't actually managed to find any emeralds or anything like that. That sucks. I was kind of hoping we could find a couple of them while we were here. We'll take some lapis though. Why not? Oh, we're a bit running out of space. What do we not need? Should we get rid of a bee? I like mystical drones. They sound really funky. Let's get rid of a... let's just get rid of a meadows drone. They're easy to come across, right? There we go. Beautiful. Beautiful. Let's grab the rest of these. Alright, so I think we're getting to a point now where we should probably head home. We've got a nice bit of iron to really get ourselves involved. And we're almost there with everything else, so... Hey, we're looking alright. We're looking pretty good. And I can always come back and do some more mining here off camera, because I know that doing all this can be a little bit boring to watch, but it does need to be done, unfortunately. Yes, it does. Alright, let's try and find our way out of here. Finally, we're done here. We are done. Let's go swimming up. They always say, if you're in a mine, follow the water and hopefully you'll get out of there. If not, you'll drown, which is never very good. Yummy. Alright, we've been this way, so it should be just up here, and this should get us out of here. Oh, I'm just going to grab all the little extra bits that we didn't get on our way down. Looks like it's this way. Oh, we didn't go up there. We came from over here, though, I think. No. Yes, it looks like it. I can see torches. Brilliant. Brilliant. I always get a little bit worried when it comes to getting out of cave systems, because I always get lost, like all the time. Oh, we haven't been this way. Nope, we're not doing it. There are too many green guys down there, and they hurt. Yes, they do. Maybe around this way? Who knows? Who knows? I actually remember coming through here because I dug in and jumped over, didn't I? So it must be this direction somewhere. Or maybe we came from that way. No, we definitely came from around here. We definitely came from around this way somewhere. Or maybe we came from down there? Or around here? Ah, there we go. I see. I got this. It was up this way. Yeah, there we go. This should be the way out. Have we got any blocks we can use? No, because I chucked them all away. There we go. Brilliant. Okay, right, so we came from up here. Yes. Ah, I can see glory. Glorious sunshine. Yes, I can. Alright, we're out. So let's make our way back home. We can throw all our goods around. Maybe we'll run into a sheep while we're at it. Hopefully. The tree is 909 meters away, so I don't see why we won't run into any trees while we're on our way. Any trees? Any sheep. Any sheep while we're on our way back. We should find a few, hopefully. And then we can grab the rest of their wool and turn that into bags. Like I say, it's always good to have a ton of bags on you just to chill. Just on your person. I don't see it on my mini-map yet, but there's generally some round about the little towns and things. They just like to chill out there, you know. Have all the villagers pet them and whatnot. I actually made quite a big mistake because I was running around trying to look for trees and the hills and all that sort of stuff, and I went through the town and I spawned a load of zombies and I was like, no, don't kill the guys, don't kill the villagers. We need them. We need them. And I had to go around and it was terrible. The glory was amazing. Oh yes. Oh, I bet the villagers loved that. Probably made their day. Oh, should we just run across the ice? I think we will. I think we'll just run across the ice. Why not? There we go. So much quicker. So much. I love looking on the mini-map when I'm just running around because you can see some real funky things. I love the faces of the chickens. Like, do you see them? They look amazing. They've got such funky little faces on them. The tree. The tree. Oh, we're a little bit hungry. You can just see all the enemies underneath it. Is there just loads of guys just chilling underneath the tree? It looks like it. What do you think they're in the tree? Maybe they're on the little branches just chilling on there. Or they're underneath it. One of the two. Who knows? They could be anywhere, but I just see tons of bad guys on my mini-map just chilling out underneath there. What legends. What legends. Doing their thing underneath the tree. Having a little zombie and a scallywag pie. Man, I wish I was invited. I wish. It would be so much fun. Please. I still can't see any sheep on my mini-map. Maybe we've actually culled all the sheep and it's just game over. Hop and a skip. Hop and a skip. Oh, there we go. I can see one sheep. One solitary sheep. Actually, it's not even that bad because we only actually really need one, don't we? We only need one bit of wool, so. We need to get rid of something. Should we get rid of the copper berries? Or we get rid of the pork chops? We've just got millions of those. Yeah. Cool beans. I do want to test out what this does quickly, though. Oh, nice. Check that out. That was funky. I know that's a farmcraft item, but it's not actually something I've ever really played with. I love how it, like, puts them all into, like, a little thing as well. Like, one little ball. Brings them to you. Beautiful. I guess that's only really going to work on dirt, though. I wonder if it'd work on sand. Should we try on sand? I just want to quickly see if it'll work on sand, because that would make life loads easier. Yeah, nice. Haha. Alright, let's go. I'm tired. All that adventuring for one day. It's just way too much. Way too much. Let's have a little sleepies. I took a screenshot earlier by mistake, and I have no idea what I did with it. Sweet. Right, let's do this. Let's make ourselves another backpack. I think that's a pretty good... Yeah, it's a pretty good idea, I think. And then we'll go through and sort all our chests out, because we've got such a mess. Such a mess. And I know some of you guys would scream with such a mess. I know. It's horrible. It's horrible. Sweet. Right, so we do that. We want another backpack. Should we make an Apris backpack? I think that's probably a good idea. So we can put all our bees and things in there. Actually, we've got a comb, haven't we? Have we got enough combs to make a... 1, 2... Let's have a look. An Apris chest. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We've got 5. 1, 2, 3, 4... Damn, we're one short. We're one short. That seems to be the tale of this episode, doesn't it? One short. Right, we'll take you guys. We need some wood, don't we? I've got tons of that chilling in here. We'll grab all you birch wood. Yeah, we'll turn you into wood. So weird. There we go. And what else do we need? Backpack. We want the Apiarist's backpack. Oh, we need the chest for that. Damn. Let's make a digger's backpack then. Yeah, we need stone, wool, string, and a chest. Okay, let's make a chest. We've got all the string, and we've got the wool. Yeah, we do. What else did we need? We needed some stone. Regular stone. Got this. There we go. Brilliant. Alright, we'll let that cook up. Maybe we should make some more furnaces while it's doing that as well. It's probably a good idea. Let's take a few more of these guys. Oh, leave one of them in there. There we go. Get ourselves one more furnace, so that way we can get doubling up the jobs. We'll throw a load of you in there. Do that. We'll make a load of stone, actually, because I quite like using stone for stuff. So we wanted the digger's backpack. That was the one we wanted, so we'll do that. So we wanted you. Actually, we can do that with this, can't we? Yeah, there we go. So one digger's backpack. Brilliant. And we should be able to put that on suck up ode to do its thing. So it sucks up sucks up all the good things. And our miner's backpack. Alright, we got enough wood to throw down another chest as well. Should do. There we go. We'll make one more chest as well. I really need to move these around because they're in such an awkward position. They really are. If we got, we'll make one more and we'll throw it here, and then all of our actual stuff that is slightly important we can throw in here, can't we? So like our silver, I'm pretty sure our miner's backpack has a load of important stuff in there, yeah. So let's throw all this in here as well. So we want you guys, all of you, some shards, some tin, some Certus quartz dust, very nice. Throw you guys in there. I've got no idea what that does, but we'll figure that out at some point. Throw all these guys. What else have we got? You can all go in there. Do your thing. Sweet. Have we got any in these chests? Probably have. Yeah, there we go. We've got some of you guys. Some sulfur. Sweet. Right, you can all go in there as well. And chill. Right, so this is our kind of good stuff chest, I would guess, where all the cool stuff happens. We'll get some of this cooking up as well. So we'll get some iron on the go. Brilliant. Get some copper on the go. Brilliant. There we go. Doing all the things. And did we manage to get any gold? Because that's actually quite a worry that we didn't get any gold. We went down pretty far and we didn't manage to find any gold at all. That's a little bit worrying. Let's just double check, see how much the force engine is, because I know you can get a force engine. Force mitts. Huh. We might have to make a few of those because they're actually pretty good. They are actually very good, actually. Have we got enough leather to do it? Oh, we have. I might make a force mitt because they're quite cheap and they do quite a lot of good stuff. Yeah. Maybe. Maybe. Alright guys, so we're going to leave this episode here. We'll be back for next episode. We're going to build a second floor in the house, I think, and then we'll start actually getting some machines in. We've got a nice bit of ore. I might do a bit more digging in between this and the next episode. Unfortunately, we didn't manage to get any emeraldy guys either, and I'm pretty definite that the recipe hasn't changed. Let's have a look, shall we? There we go. We want the parameter table. No, it hasn't. Alright, so we're going to have to get some emeralds, and I don't think there's no real easy way of doing that, no simple way of doing it, unless we go scrap boxing, which is such a low chance. 0.08%, it takes so long. Oh, it'd be amazing. But yes, we will do that in the next episode. We'll grab all those guys, we'll get a second floor set up, and then start moving on to, you know, getting some really good machines down. Finally, we'll start getting actually into the technical mumbo jumbo, and all will be well. Oh yes. Alright guys, I'll see you soon. Have a good one, and goodbye.